Alright, so welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a response answer type of video. So I had a question on one of my videos. It's actually for my Team Karate Kagama. It's about setting the BEC from 6.4 to 7.4 on the stock ESC. Now my Kagama is not stock, so I actually use my Spark instead, which has the same system in it. So here's a response video to changing your BEC from 6.4 to 7.4 volts using the program settings for switches on the ESC. Let's get into the video. Now to go over the values real quick before we start, guys. So you have 11 parameters right here. So you have the number one is running mode. Forward and brake will be 1 beep. Forward brake reverse, which forward reverse brakes, which comes optional stock. And you have your auto count lipos here. It shows up to 8S, which I don't know what's going on with that, but as far as I know, it's a 6S system. But anyways, so right now it's auto calculate. So it will calculate anything you put in there from 2 to, I would say 6S, guys. So it will automatically recognize it with the beeps. This is a low voltage cutoff. All right, then you have your ESC thermal protection. Then you have your motor thermal protection as well. All the gray values here is what comes stock in the ESC settings. It's your motor rotation. Right here, number 7 is your BEC. We come on 6.4. We can turn up to 7.4. This one I'm going to show you here in this video. Then your 8th is the brake force, how much brake strength you want. Reverse force, how fast you want it to reverse. Starting mode. And then you have your drag brake here. And then also for manual, this breaks down everything you need to, how it breaks down how everything works, right? So let's go ahead and get into the video, show you how to switch from 6.4 to 7.4 using the stock ESC. All right, so the main buttons we'll be using, guys, is the set button and the power button. So first you do is plug your battery up. I have 6S, so it's going to beep 6 times. Turn your radio on, and then you hold this button down, and I'm going to try to press also the power button while I'm still holding the set button. And then you wait for the beeps to go. So I'll wait for 7 beeps, and then I'll release it, and I'll get into the BEC setting. Just to show you how that's done. Set button. There we go. 1, 2. All right, 7. So now 1 beep, that means I am on 6.4. Okay. So if I press this button one more time, 2 beeps, which will give me 7.4. And what that is, it gives more electronics, more power to electronics. So my fan will sound a lot louder when I turn it back on. So pay attention to the sound of the fan, guys. All right, and you just power it off, and it will save it. Now listen to how much faster my fan will sound. It has more power to it now. You hear that? So I am on 7.4 now. Your servo has a little bit more power to it, and your fan has a little more power to it as well. Now I'll show you how to reconfirm that I am on the 7.4. Obviously you hear the fan blowing, but I'm going to show you it will be setting number 7, and we'll have 2 beeps. So let's redo it again. Hold the set button while you press the power button as well, and wait for 7 beeps. The long beep will be 5, and then 2 after will be 7. Long beep, that's 5. 5 and 1 is 6. 7. Now I hear the 2 beeps. That means I am in option number 2 at 7.4. And that's basically how you do it, guys. You just power it off, and it saves it automatically. Again, that was a great question, guy. Happy to help. And that's how you would change from 6.0 to 7.4 volts on the BEC. And if you want to change any other value, you just pretty much go to the first running mode. I like to run with forward and brake with no reverse, and that's how you pretty much how you do it, guys. Okay. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.